What's up, y'all? This is the Millz Spill. We are here with Adam and TMT Angelo. And of course,
JD Ham in the building with y'all. What's up?
they are on a tour right now on a basketball tour bus. We're going to talk to them about all of their experience. So let's get into it. So where did the idea of the basketball bus, where did that come from?
2 years ago, a little 3 years after I started doing social media, I had a friend in LA who kind of had a similar thing with a basketball bus, but he wasn't traveling. But then I told myself, especially like knowing people around the country, that I definitely want to like do something with basketball, especially with me playing at a young age and doing social media. I still want to like be involved with it in the community. So then, I purchased a bus in Vegas, drove it to Dallas, renovated it for a year, and here we are.
Wow. Did you renovate it yourself?
No, I had to get a lot of help just with from welding the hoops on the basketball bus and then, gutting it out, putting seats, stereo system, camera system, stuff like that. So, yeah, I had my fair share of up and downs with managing it, but overall it's been a huge success, definitely.
Angelo, you make like skits, a lot of like funny skits and reels. What got you into doing that?
So what got me into social media is I was a camera guy. I did a ton of photography. I loved photography. I did photography for a couple well-known artists. I went on some tours with them and stuff. I just learned the back end of like management. Ended up opening a content house and managing and helping pulling in brand deals and for that content house. After the content house, I didn't really want to do the management side because it's really hard not to get screwed over. I just wanted to make a name for myself, so I knew everything about social media, so I started making a name for myself. So the easiest thing to do was the skits because you don't need anyone else to do the skits with. So I started doing the skits and everything. What I didn't have to rely on anyone. I started getting a following. That's pretty much how I got to where I am. There's funny skits. I love doing funny skits. I mean, collaborating with people now is amazing. Get to meet people like Adam.
And tell me about that. How did you guys end up running into each other? Did you guys know each other, like a history before this? Or?
So no, we met each other on this tour actually. I seen that he was gonna go on tour. We're all in this chat on Snapchat. It's called OG Badge Bunnies. Shout out OG Bad Bunny.
OG Bad Bunnies.
There's a ton of content creators in that chat, and we all networked to be in there. And I networked with him and seen if I could come on tour with him, and he ended up saying yeah, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a really great time.
Let me ask you, what's the wildest thing y'all done seen on the road?
Every day's been
Yeah,
every day's
we've
been
had-
something. Every
we've
day's
had-
been a movie.
Yeah, we've had some funny stuff happen every day. From one of our teammates on the bus getting arrested to
Jesus, I seen that video.
Yeah, I saw
I
it.
seen that video.
Yeah.
the bus breaking down. So seeing good food. Our buddy took us to Cookout.
Shout out AJ.
Yeah, shout out AJ. Cookout's amazing. I think it's better than In-N-Out.
So what about the groupies on the road?
I mean, we try staying away from females and stuff right now because we're locked in.
Yeah.
But
Oh, my bad, ladies.
Sorry. We're locked in.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
locked in.
He's speaking for all of them, though.
Faithful men.
Yeah, wait, yeah, we have some buddies on tour that they're good looking. So I mean, you can. There's obviously girls hitting us up and stuff, and I mean, we just ignore them. I mean, it's a daily thing for us now. So
Yeah, especially when you already made a brand, and now they trying to make a brand.
exactly.
Yeah.
Especially with him in the bus, like we stop at like gas stations, obviously to fill up and stuff, and we have a ton of people coming up to us.
The first night we got here, we actually passed through Greenville, South Carolina, and one of our homies played for Clemson. So he lives here. But yeah, we went to, I think it was called Eastside High School. We pulled up, literally all the attention went from the football game, came to us. And then like when we were leaving, like, 60 people followed us?
60 people were running after us trying to leave the parking lot.
It was wild.
Wow. That's some rock star lifestyle right there.
What's the most memorable city that you visited so far?
Really, because from Dallas all the way here, we stopped in a few cities and met with some people and did some videos. But I'd say, man, I'd say Charlotte's just been like every day. It's just been an amazing city. So many things to do. Met so many amazing people. Because this is my first time really being on the East Coast, especially in like, the south of, the U.S. and Charlotte area. So, but like just from like visiting restaurants, like we went to Davidson College just to visit there, visit the basketball program, stuff like that's just been amazing. So, Charlotte's been good to us.
Now you're both from Texas, right?
Oh no, he's from Texas.
So I'm from Texas, yeah.
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, but I moved to Baltimore, so I'm in Maryland now.
I know Texas is known for great food, and I'm actually planning to make a trip over there. Where would you recommend for me to go as far as food goes?
Terry Black's, Hutchins Barbecue. It's north of Dallas, and then Baby Back Ribs in South Dallas.
Terry Black's in Austin, Texas.
If you go to Austin, yeah.
Angelo, walk us through do you have a process for how you create content?
Yeah, so I mean, my notes app on my phone is insane. I mean, I have so many ideas. That's just like my brainstorming. If I think of something, I type it down. I'm sure all of us have it too, just like every content creator. Or I see someone's content and, I piggyback off of that and I make it my own. I work with a gambling company right now. I'm doing gambling skits. I have to post 2 a day. It's one of the hardest things I'm doing right now, just because you have to constantly think of different concepts. Content creation is really hard that people actually really don't know about. There's a lot that goes into it.
A lot does go into it. People just think like, oh yeah, you must have all the time in the world because you just making a little video. Do you ever deal with creative burnout?
Whew, all the time. I mean, I'm sure everyone does. It's just like a regular job. You get burned out of a regular job. But the one thing I do love about this is I love it. So at the end of the day, I know that I have to get stuff done or, I'm going to fall off. Or same thing, I mean, I'm sure Adam knows about it. You can't take a day off. You'll fall behind. So it's hard sometimes. But like I said, the pay is good. So if the pay is good, I mean, I'm going to love it.
You got to enjoy the freedom of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're your own boss.
Yeah, that's how we look at it in the long term.
Yep.
Do you have like as far as going from content creation, is there like a next step?
Every content creator has a next step, right? I mean, either if it's real estate or making their own brand or business out of it, social media is not going to pay you what it's going to pay you for the rest of your life. Like, you either get that really good year or a really bad year. That's how you invest the money.
What about you?
I think for now, like, my outlook about it is like I just take my life day by day. I enjoy every little moment, going to parks, doing videos, posting them. And you can ask Angelo, like, since we've been on tour, every morning we know we got to get up, get this done with social media, get our videos done, and then we can go do what we want. But we always like put that first because we know it's given us like the freedom to like, do things that, a lot of people our age aren't doing.
Have you ever injured yourself or someone else like in the middle of creating one of these things, like with the bus? You got fans out there, maybe a fan got injured in the process?
There wasn't really anything major. I've had ups and downs with like driving the bus. We're supposed to go to Game 7 NBA Finals. I remember this summer, and like the bus broke down, and I had to get towed back, get it fixed. But thankfully, no one has gotten hurt.
So y'all are ballers, right? I got to get this question out the way. Top 5 all time.
Top 5, my all-time starting lineup.
Starting lineup, and you got to do positions now.
Positions. Okay, so PG would be Steph Curry. I'd say my 2 would be, I think Kobe. Say Kobe. My 3 would be Kevin Durant. 4 would be Tim Duncan, and 5 Shaq.
Don't ask me. I don't watch ball like that.
Good thing. Listen, I thought I was gonna be the only one. I was like, don't let it come to me.
That'd be my 5.
AI got to run my point. My 2 got to be Jordan.
Kobe, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's close.
I like what you did with KG. I got to have my 3 LeBron.
LeBron.
I am not even a LeBron fan, but not to put him at 3 after Jordan is disrespectful.
I don't know. I mean, I know LeBron got more success than KD, but I don't know. There's something about KD. He's a sniper,
True. Then I gotta go with my 4. I'm gonna go with Kevin Garnett.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like he was the most dominant. Yeah. And then easily Shaq. Shaq is the greatest center of all time.
I think my 2nd though would have probably been Dirk, but maybe I'll take KG. Yeah.
Respect. Shaq, can you dig it? Best center all time. That's my Shaq. That's as deep as my voice is gonna ever get.
You know what's crazy though? Shaq lives in Heat, Texas, only 20 minutes from me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's only 20 minutes down the road. So I've been trying to get him to hoop on the bus.
Shaq, now it's up to you. Shaq, you gotta.
Shaq seems like a
Gotta
pretty cool
do it.
dude to hang out
He
with. Like,
do seem like a cool dude.
I went to one of his concerts because he's a DJ.
yeah.
And he mosh pit with the crowd, and he was throwing people like they were rag dolls.
What's a real life situation that happened that was awkward or so funny, and you were like, you know what, I just got to make a skit about this?
Our teammate got arrested.
Our teammate got arrested. Yeah, we made a gambling video about it. I said, our buddy is getting arrested right now. Should I put it on Red or Black? And then he
Like,
made a video as well.
So the video that we made, it's on the bus page, but we were gonna go outside and like make it from like afar. But then when he came by me, he's like, "Hey, the lady said don't film." I'm like, "All right, let's make it in the bus and look through the window." So far, I mean, the video's at 15K. Normally, anything that has to do with us going on events with the bus, to a certain extent, we try and like get it on film because we know like it made
Everything's
good.
content. Yeah.
Everything's content at the end of the day.
Have you ever had like that could be an ex or a family member or a friend, and they see a skit that you made and they're like, you know what? I think that they're talking about me in that skit, and they call you up like, yo, are you talking about me?
Yeah. Yeah, so I was making like girlfriend and relationship content. I've had people from the past come and be like, "Yo, was that about me?" And I'm like, "No, it's just a video." Another thing, I'm just kind of off that question. I don't know my mom, right? She ended up DMing me a couple weeks ago because I was in the newspaper, asking for money.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I can imagine how I would feel, but what was when you saw that? Like, what was your?
I mean, she left me at a young age. I wasn't even a year. I just pretty much told her what she needed to hear. I mean, what anyone would tell their person that would have left them that young, trying to come in their life, 23, 24 years later. It was brutal, but I guess I was holding it in a really long time, so I let it go. Yeah.
I know that got to be relieving.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like you guys are like, are you starting a conversation with her again,
No.
or you feel like?
No,
Okay.
I left it where it was.
People that you've been acquainted with and some time in your life, that's like the biggest disappointment when like you're doing something with yourself, and now, and I don't even want to speak toward your situation because that's very personal, but when they come in, they feel like they're entitled to what you've gotten, from your hard work, and you actually had the bravery, the courage to actually step out there and do something different and make something for yourself. And when they weren't even there, now they want to come in the
Exactly.
picture. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. It is. I mean, I've heard other situations with other people too, where, siblings and stuff try coming in. But it happens when you start making a name for yourself, man. Not just, family and whatnot. It could be old friends trying to ask for a job that were doubting you when you first started.
Yeah.
They didn't give you that support at the beginning, but now they want to give you all the support in the world.
Talking about you when you were trying to get started.
Yeah.
So, who do y'all believe right now is leading the way in podcasting, or not podcasting, but streaming, the social media icons right now?
Depends. It depends on what type of content you're talking about. I mean, in all, like live streaming, you have to give it to Speed.
Yeah.
Okay, I show Speed.
Definitely.
I show Speed.
Yeah.
Man, that boy cold.
Yeah.
That boy cold. He be like, I got her number so I can block her.
Yeah.
That boy cold, boy.
Oh, you wanted to dog me back in the day? All right.
Yeah, I got to give it to I Show Speed.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a ton of other live streamers, but I Show Speed is doing it way different than everyone else.
How has content creation changed your relationships, or has it changed your relationships?
I really think like because I started doing content creation when I just barely turned 19. I think it's crazy to see that, I put it in perspective. Like a lot of people I went to school with that I knew of who like maybe used to pick on me or weren't cool with me, or like we were friends then. I see my analytics and stuff. I see my story. I see they still watch me, but they won't like my stuff. So, but at the end of the day, I know people still watch me from my past. I just use that as fuel moving forward. Like I'm gonna make something of myself and show people that I can do something in my life, So that's how I look at it moving forward. But like in terms of like me, my family and I, it's like always been the same. My mom and dad been supporting me a lot with the bus, with the tour, my siblings as well. So yeah, keep the family close, really. So
Yeah, I mean, I've made really good friendships on the way. I've lost friendships on the way. Relationship wise, I mean, the girl I'm with, she knew me before I was anyone. So
That's dope.
Got to keep it close.
That's dope.
Cool.
yeah, so she loved me before I was even who I am now. So
Yeah.
got to keep that close.
I feel like whenever business wise you're elevating yourself, you got to make sure you have a good circle of people around you.
Yeah, I like that saying that's you can't make $200 with someone that you're hanging out with a $20 mindset.
Yeah.
Just because
Sure.
they're gonna keep you with that $20 mindset.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned since becoming a content creator?
I think my biggest takeaway I've learned in the past 5 years was just like take chances, take risks, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to make certain moves that other people may not have the courage to make. And just myself, I always like, especially with me being a very religious person, I always put God first in anything I do and be humble.
Like he said, be humble. My dad used to say you gotta treat the janitor the same respect as the CEO.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Definitely.
I recently, I mean, I've been making great money on social media, but I just recently quit my 9 to 5 about a couple months ago. I was making almost 200K a year at that job. No one there knew I was a content creator. When I came out and told them I'm leaving and stuff, they were pretty surprised that I was living a double life. But then the day, just stay humble.
And also like I think we've all learned to like overcome was like just don't care what people think about you, honestly. We just at the end of the day we do what we love and you know, we have the freedom to do what we love and yeah, I just mustn't care what people think about you at all.
That's a big one, not caring about what people think.
Yeah, man.
We have a saying that we say,
Oh well.
Listen,
Oh well.
if-
What's it?
I don't care.
Oh well.
Oh
You
well.
gotta have that mindset. Well, oh well.
Oh well.
You want me to tell you how that got created? You want me to tell them?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we was in college, right? And this girl had took a picture of me and I went and rock, right? And somebody came
Sorry,
in
y'all.
there.
This dude is very buck wild.
Yeah.
It's conversation.
It was college days.
I should have
It
prepped
was
you guys
college
for that.
days, right?
He got a Jesus Saves shirt.
You know what I mean? Don't worry, I got a little Jesus on my shoulder, on my arm. But
man.
you know, I wasn't at my full manhood. And she sneaked a picture. He's like, man, she knows she got a picture of that. Everybody can see it in her phone. And I was like, oh well.
Oh well. Oh well.
I'm only messing with her.
Yeah.
She know what it looked like.
Yeah. What was bad about that is that it was a whole like thing that was
At
circulating
school,
about him.
the
at
whole
school.
college.
So I was like, Dad, man, that sucks. He was like, oh well.
The best mindset to have, honestly.
You just can't really care, man.
No.
Because if you focus so much on the negative, you only see the negative.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're gonna worry, why pray? So
Big time.
focus on what you got to focus on. Get this money, move forward.
Right.
100%, yeah.
What does a day off look like for you guys?
We don't get any.
Funny. I feel like I don't know, ever since like starting social media, you know, anytime any of my homies hit me up and when they're like, hey, let's go to, I don't know, Miami, New York for a weekend and stuff, or like go hang. I mean, we're still doing videos while we're on our trip. So it's like every day to a certain extent will feel like a day off, you know? But like we know like, hey, you know, if we wake up in the morning and we realize like, hey, let's lock in, do some videos, then we got the rest of the day, do whatever we want, you know? So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, every day feels like a day off every day.
If you start your day early, you end early. So
So waking up early, getting your stuff done so you can have that time for yourself. Do you have another piece of advice that you would give to a content creator who's trying to start off?
stay consistent. Stay consistent. You stay consistent. I like saying this to everyone I've put on. Stay consistent for 6 months. Give your all for 6 months. I personally will come give you money if you don't make it.
You heard that. He has billions that he's gonna give everyone.
I always say that, yeah, every day got to be consistent, be smart with your moves, and just really put yourself out there, get every opportunity you can. Me and Angelo always talk about connections is a big thing.
Yep.
Goes very far. I used to overlook knowing people. Now I know the importance of knowing people.
Relationships are everything. Like if you have collabs and whatnot, they could take you far. That one person might change your life that you're collabing with, or you might change theirs.
Is there a skit that you almost didn't post, but you ended up posting and it actually did crazy well?
Yeah, so I posted this one skit about I mean, there's two. There's this one skit that was a girlfriend content. It was about me getting arrested, but I had to give her a call first before I got arrested because it was more dangerous if I didn't let her know where I was going than the cops, doing something to me. And that ended up doing like 14 million views overnight. I have another one where it was like a Minecraft thing with my buddy Santi. I was throwing rocks at him. It was dumb. We were like, should we even post it? We posted it and it smoked 40 million.
Now, what was going through your mind that said, oh, maybe I shouldn't post this?
It's just, I mean, every content creator doubts themselves if the video is good enough. So that doubt, if you're doubting it, just post it. I mean, you're posting every day anyways. So if it's not good, views are going to show,
Yeah.
Maybe they'll hit 30 million views.
Yeah.
It gets back to that just not caring. Just
Oh, wow.
put it out there. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
You got to get it out there. Go ahead and put it out there. Don't hesitate. Get to it. What was your most awkward fan reaction?
I still remember when I first bought the bus. I was with my dad in Vegas, and we were walking down the strip, and I heard some girls whispering, "That's that guy from TikTok." And I was like, they're not probably talking about me. But then I turned around, and they were like all looking at me. I was like, oh wow. I was like, in Vegas, if someone in Vegas recognized me, I'm like, that kind of meant a lot,
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, wow. We took pictures and stuff, and just that little interaction was like, damn, like I'm actually doing something.
That was like a I made it moment.
Yeah, exactly. It really was. Yeah.
I was in LAX in Los Angeles. I was getting followed around, and I was like, why am I getting followed right now? I had my Louis luggage and stuff, so I'm like, I hope I'm not going to get robbed, But it was a younger dude, and I guess it was his mom. I thought it was like his girl or whatnot, but she looked younger than she was.
Yeah.
They followed me throughout the whole thing while waiting for my buddy Jay to land, and they ended up having the courage to come up to me and like snapping a picture. I thought I was getting robbed, but it ended up being a fan.
Yeah.
Another awkward one was I used to go out to eat at this place called Sadie's in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it was me and my girl. We're gonna go eat. There was this busser boy that would always come up to me. Hey man, do you need anything? Hey man, hey man, hey man. Started getting to a point where it was awkward. I'm like, I don't need anything. Like, just let me eat. It was every time I went back, and he finally came up with the courage coming up to us, asking me for a picture while I was eating. Another awkward one. Now we were on tour. We were in Mississippi. We parked the bus maybe 5 minutes, went inside, we came out, and there's kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. That's
And he didn't even believe me. I was like, dude, there's kids outside.
I just came out
already.
of the shower. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. You get some awkward ones, you get some cool ones. I mean, every fan's different.
Would you rather go viral or go on vacation for a month?
Go viral or go on vacation?
For a month.
Viral.
Yeah, I think so.
I would go viral.
Viral. Yeah, that's
Viral,
that's
just
viral.
stuff that comes with viral. You could get brand deals. You could get paid off that video if you're monetized.
Yeah.
Then you could go on vacation after.
Yeah.
What would you rather do? Viral
For
vacation?
me, viral or go on vacation? Ah, man, that's the crazy thing, right? So I feel like sometimes with content creation, I feel like it's that carrot dangling and you're like trying to chase on the hamster wheel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, here goes the opportunity, but I'm like, I'm trying to chase the opportunity so I can get this vacation. Which one, when am I gonna get the vacation? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I guess I would go viral at this point, but after I've went viral enough where I can say it's sufficient to me, and I wonder what that number is. It comes down to like, what is that number? But am I just gonna stay on the hamster wheel? So but I think it would be cool to go on vacation for a month.
I'm definitely gonna choose that vacation. For a month? Is everything free?
Wait, that might change stuff. Is everything free?
Yeah. All right, everything is free.
Oh, I'm taking the vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Barbados,
free,
here I
yeah.
come.
Yo.
Perk and Caicos, here I come.
Oh man.
I don't care if I got only one pair of swimming shorts. I am there. Bathe me in the waters of Lake Chickamauga. I need that.
What do you think about the controversy around Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl situation?
My take on it is, I think it's a great opportunity, especially because, like, especially like going on this tour. Angela and I talk about it all the time. Like, this is really like his first time in the South, and we kind of see the way a lot of people's mindsets are like, especially, with the history of this country. A lot of people's mindsets haven't evolved. I think it's something good for change, and especially not with just him getting his name out there and being a Hispanic artist, but like just showing the country and the world, like, it's an opportunity for change. I've seen some, comments of people heavily disagree with it and for no reason. Bad Bunny's performing at the Super Bowl. I never heard of him and all this, and I'm like, well, now you'll hear him.
Me, I don't know Spanish. I may look like I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting there vibing to the music. I'm not gonna know the music, but I mean, I guess it depends, man. Everyone has their own opinions, right? Personally, I would want my favorite artist to be there, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's an artist.
Who's on repeat on the bus?
Man, I don't know. I love country.
Post Malone.
Post Malone's been
He's
one.
from Dallas. Shout out Post Malone. He's been on repeat.
XXX has been on repeat.
XXX. Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa. Shout out Wiz.
Some
brother.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a super J. Cole fan.
Yeah, he's like
Respect. I still think he has the number 1 spot.
I was devastated on Drake's new album.
Oh my God.
I know I'm gonna get hit for that one, but
You gonna wake
Somebody
up?
said it was fire in here though. So
You gonna wake up with XO in the back
sue
of your
us.
hair?
Don't sue
In
us.
the
I know, yeah. He likes suing people. My bad.
Don't sue
I
us.
didn't say that. I take it back.
He lost that lawsuit. You heard that the lawsuit was
Yeah.
thrown out. I actually wanted to piggyback before we kind of skipped off and talked about some music stuff. But they said that now Turning Point USA
Are making their own. Yeah, they're making their own concert. I don't agree how Charlie got killed, but at the end of the day, everyone has their right to have their own opinion. What they're doing now, I feel like Charlie wouldn't want them to have their own Super Bowl concert, but it's up to Turning Point at this point. It is what it is. I mean, everyone has their First Amendment, so everyone has their opinion. It's the USA, land of the free, right? So you could believe in what you want to believe in, and if you don't, then go kick rocks.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I'm interested to see and curious what is going to be the turnout of people who actually watch that one.
It really depends on the artist, and if the artists want to be seen that way. So it really depends. I mean, honestly, it really comes down to who's going to be on the artist. I really don't see a big deal with Bad Bunny being, Super Bowl. I mean, if we had Pitbull on there, like, you know what I'm saying? He's still speaking Spanish. I would love a country show here soon, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't mind if they mix it up. I don't think they have to make every single Super Bowl has to be like a rap concert
or R&B.
reggaeton. Or I don't know what kind of music does Bad Bunny sing. I don't even, is it reggaeton?
reggaeton.
It's like rap, Latin rap.
Yeah, so reggae is it, or no, maybe or Latin rap is different than reggaeton. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Latin rap. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a mix up of the Super Bowl. I feel like human nature, like we go from one extreme to the other all the time with everything. Like we say, okay, this is bad, so let's go ahead and do. So then we go to the opposite extreme, and it makes it worse actually a lot of times. Like we got to find that middle ground.
Yeah, it's been bad from both sides of everything. It just seems like we can't agree on anything recently. I mean, it's been like that for some years now, but yeah, I feel like it's getting worse.
What do you blame that on?
Just, I mean, everything that's being pushed, honestly. I mean, some people believe in this, some people believe in this. I mean, no one can have like a middle ground in it. You're strongly believing this or you're strongly believing that. I mean,
which is crazy because you don't see people getting together anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard, I guess.
It's hard to find that common ground if you don't meet.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
That also gets to our responsibility as creators. Like, you got a lot of people they create these conspiracies. And sometimes I like conspiracy. Listen, I am a conspiracy theorist. All right, we can get into some conspiracies, but they get into some hate stuff, and it gets real deep sometimes. Some of the stuff that comes up to where it's just pushing out this narrative and these different messages, and they gather huge followings. I mean, so you got people like openly racist now online in the deepest way. I'm looking at a video like, oh snap.
You know what I do? Follow. I got to hear more of this. I got to hear more.
Just so you know,
Just so
what
I know
people
what's
are
out
thinking,
there in the world.
What people are
I read the
thinking.
comments too.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a comment reader.
Right, yeah, I am too.
And I feel like, especially with us doing social media, things like the algorithms like are always changing about what we can push out and what we can't. So sometimes, like, even when we post a video, even if it's like a skit, some person may see it funny, some person may not. So it feels like you're kind of living on the edge to, like, you know, make everyone happy, but in reality you can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
you definitely can't. And you can't live your life where you're trying to constantly make everything. I think that's kind of where comedy fell off too.
I started,
exactly.
I recently, I mean, I just started posting everything. Like, if I'm gonna piss you off, piss you off. If I'm gonna make you happy, I'm gonna make you happy. If you don't like me, you don't like me. And
Yeah.
going back to that Charlie Kirk thing, I mean, it hurt me because I'm a Christian, and I don't know, he was speaking a lot of Christian. Some things I didn't agree with him, right? But being faithful is like a big thing, and I started posting about it, just about the being a Christian part, and I was getting death threats and everything about posting about it.
It's crazy how I was listening to Andrew's shows, the podcast that they do. What's that?
Brilliant Idiots.
Brilliant Idiots.
I
was
love that
listening
show.
to
Shout out
Andrew's
Brilliant
shows,
Idiots.
and he was talking about something, and he made a big point. He was like, "It's crazy how nowadays." He personally had a conversation with Charlie Kirk before he passed. So he had his own understanding and perception of Charlie Kirk, and he was like, "It's crazy how." Depending on your algorithm, you get a different version
Of Charlie Kirk.
So true. It's
No,
and
very
it's
true, yeah.
honestly, it's exactly what he was just saying. Like, it pushes out to who it wants to push out to.
Yeah.
If your algorithm is straight this way, it's gonna strictly be that way.
It's gonna show these little 30-second clips that are gonna make you real
Mm-hmm.
angry. Cause like this guy had to
I
put
told
me
you.
on.
I had to tell him.
And
I had to tell him.
I connect the same thing with Charlie Kirk, but he put me on with Candace Owens.
Yo, I
used to be
love
like-
Candace Owens.
I used to think I
love
thought
her.
Candace Owens was the most like Uncle Tomish person. That's what I was always thinking like that, right? And then he's talking about Candace Owens, so I said, man, let me check this out. So instead of just watching that one little clip, I went and watched the whole thing. And the whole perspective, they take the clip and it's out of
They
context.
cut it up and make it seem like it's supposed to be bad. That goes with everything. That doesn't just go with this. That goes with everything.
Candace Owens, I am a candy. That's what she called her following. I am a candy.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta see the whole video. Like, just like, let's say if you're watching a football game and you didn't know the score, and someone posted a clip about the football game and one person got a touchdown, you're gonna think that team won.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective. Like I said, I was getting death threats and everything. So I give my following, the voice. Like, tell me why you believe in this, and I'll tell you why I believe in this. At the end of the day, we don't gotta hate each other. We're all human.
Yeah.
Like, you don't gotta tell me you want to come find me to, do the same thing that happened to him. Like, tell me why you feel like this. Like, let's talk. Like, we're human.
I went and watched, just like I did with the Candace Owens thing, I went and watched some of these clips that Charlie Kirk has where he's like saying something that's allegedly racist.
Yeah.
And then it goes back and you watch the whole thing and he wasn't being racist.
Wasn't
he was
being
just
racist at all.
trying to explain something. Like he was like, there was one where he was talking about DEI and pilot.
Pilots, right?
And then he was like, I was like, man, that's when I first saw it, my first time ever seeing that, I was like, this is racist.
Yeah.
And then I went and I watched the whole thing and he said, the problem is, from his perspective, DEI allowed for people to think, okay, this person might not be actually qualified.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just hired as a DEI hire. He said, when people can think like that, that's not a good system of thought to have. And DEI allows for that system of thought, is what his argument was. He wasn't saying that the woman wasn't qualified. And I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, snap. So when you put it in context, if you really go back to, you can go back to like all of his videos and he's really not saying anything like that. So I'm going to get somebody who hates what I just said, but guess what?
Yeah, you're always going to find
Oh,
some
well.
hate. What it is, some people just have a mean spirit.
Yeah.
Like we was talking about vibrations the other day,
Yeah.
and some people vibe just not. It don't never pass the vibe check.
If you're on such a high frequency, they can't match it.
My thing is just put feelings aside and think logically about every situation. I don't really watch the news anymore. Like I don't watch it at all.
Because they're trying to spin it.
Exactly. Like
It's just like
everything
the algorithm.
I do, I love going to do my own research about
Right.
it and thinking logically, okay, like why did this happen? What caused this? But yeah, I've learned, and I think that's with everybody. You just got to learn to put feelings aside, and no matter how you feel about a situation, and look at it from like an open mind. Prime example, you mentioned about the Charlie Kirk videos. You know, gotta go look at like what was said, 100%.
Don't take the clips.
Don't take.
Don't take the clips.
That's with anything, not just.
Yeah, that's with anything.
Yeah.
Clips kills.
Yeah.
Y'all can take that as a clip.
The thing about social media nowadays is that the news channel is not as reliable as social media because it's so easy to actually like up to everything's like 30 seconds, like short attention spans and everything. So it's way easier to take in information, but it's so like wrong. Like the information that you're getting is not like they're saying. It's not the whole puzzle. You're not gonna get every single piece of information you need. So you gotta do your own research. If not, you're just a sheep with the masses, you know.
Yeah.
Feedback real quick. It's remember I would say those clips. They're not trying to push out the truth. It's not focused on the truth. It's just focused on what's gonna get views and what sells.
Yeah.
And they have to compromise the truth in order to get clicks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a shame that nowadays, like big news outlets, like we're learning now, you know, when you're a kid, you think, oh, the news is just telling you the truth. Yeah. But we're learning now that like news is like it's a business just like anything else.
One thing I want everyone to do that's watching this is go open 4 different news channels on 4 different tabs. Go look at the same breaking news tab. It's all going to be different. Yep. Every single one of them is going to be different, and it's going to be different from if you're right or left.
Yeah.
There's never one that's just in the middle.
I think I had told you about this because you was like, such and such. And if you ask anybody the same question, they're going to agree with me. And I said, that's because they're on your algorithm.
Yep. That was
So
right.
what I do is I click on everybody.
Yeah.
I follow everything. Like hate, good, evil. I follow everything. And everything scrolls up on my feed. And I just be like, oh, that's intriguing. I never thought of that concept.
Yeah.
Want to know something crazy too, though? Put in perspective, like a real life situation that happened to me. So I have a Cybertruck. Yeah. And I bought it like 3 years ago, before like all this stuff with Elon was happening about him supporting Trump and all this. When that stuff was like in the mix, like last November during the election, at least every day when I was driving somewhere, somebody would just give me the middle finger because I'm driving a.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
How you mad? You can't even get in.
Just some people are just wild, you know. Like I just bought it because for me.
After Charlie Kirk's passing, there was HBCUs were being called up, and there was making threats to a bunch of HBCUs. So some people were actually saying like, well, what if this starts like a race war or something? I'm like this. My thing is this. I'm not going to be in no race war. But check this out. If you come to my door, you're going to be on the floor because I'm going to make sure.
Yeah.
Listen, that's it. I'm not trying to do none of that race war. I'm cool with a lot of different types of people. But if you come to my door with that mess.
Come to my door in general.
Yeah.
You hitting the flow.
Yeah, something's wrong. Because I feel attacked when you enter my house.
Yeah, once you enter the house.
It's
and we talked about it. Me and him talked about this one time right now. That sound crazy, but actually,
crazy.
I agree with him on this point. Let me explain this.
Let's break it down.
Once somebody breaks into your house, that was uninvited into your home. Now, if the man was uninvited into your home, that's uninvited going into your house. That's,
I don't invite any uninvited in my house.
It's literal rape.
So I'm fighting.
As soon as he entered into your home uninvited, he the whole family. You gotta go for the.
Have to fight and kill him like he's trying to the whole family.
Yeah. You gotta fight for your life at that point.
Yeah. And a lot of times I don't always be dressed. So
that's even worse.
That's even worse.
I'm fearing for my life completely at that point.
You feel me, right? So you don't want to be the last image of my naked out there. And I'm killing. Oh well. I'm killing. I said, yo, don't look up.
Switching gears for a second, Cam Newton recently said he has his girlfriend Jasmine Brown. What were the names of the people that she slept with that he knew? And he explained himself why he asked this question. But what are your thoughts about that? Do you think that's something that a man should want to know about a woman that he's trying to approach, trying to date, or do you think
So
that
is this before dating?
this is when they were just about to start dating and he was like, okay, well, who have you slept with? He asked her.
I mean, I see it as because I don't want to touch my homie's boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got that bro code, and I feel like if she was messing with one of my homies and something went wrong, I would want to know about it.
What if it's just a person that you happen to know, but y'all not close?
See, that's on a whole different. He's an acquaintance, but like, let's say Adam was talking to someone, and she tried talking to me, and I didn't know they talked. Yeah, I would want to know about it because I'm not messing with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think you definitely want to know. I think especially in the entertainment world, because it's like everything is so small and a lot of them end up dating each other. I was talking to somebody about this. I actually like, if I was like a big superstar, like right now, I know I'm a big superstar, but I'm not that big. Nah, I'm not even really that big. But if I was like a big celebrity, I wouldn't want to date another celeb. Like if I was single, I'm married, you know. But if I was single, I would not want to date a celebrity. Like,
I never dream of being single at all. I love my wife.
No. Yeah, don't try to get me. Listen, I love my wife too. That's why I made sure it was known I'm married. Okay?
I've never been single ever.
But if I was single and I was in the celebrity world, I would not want to get. I don't think I would want to settle down with a celebrity unless I knew for certain their history.
I feel like people that are famous date famous people because if trying to explain to a regular person that fans and stuff are going to come up to you and change their whole mindset of not dating a normal person, it's harder than just dating someone that's already in the industry.
That commonality.
Yeah, like if we go out, we know paparazzi or something that's going to be there.
That's a good point. It just sucks though, because it's like, I feel like she been all around town. I feel like she got it in. You know what I mean?
She's definitely gonna get it in.
Cause when you have that much money, but then she gonna rock that mic. But she gonna leave you with something for show. And I'm talking about something that you might not get rid of. Yeah, that burn. You know what I mean? At the same time, it's like if you were trying to date a regular person, though,
you might let it burn too.
You know what I mean? Well, they might let it burn, but not even that. I'm just talking about like they're not gonna understand the celebrity. They're not gonna understand that.
But you also gotta think, what made you out of all people run across this regular person?
And they got.
How did she get around you?
You know what I might do? I might put like a mustache, like a disguise on, and be somebody for a long time. And all of a sudden one day I go, I've been a billionaire this whole time.
Okay, Kevin Hart.
I might do Coming to America. There we go.
I got two perspectives on this, right? So everybody, they girl don't have a past. We don't think about it. We try to stay blind to it. You don't know who they dated, but I believe that people grow each time they talk to a different person.
Very true.
That might just be the case. But do I want to be embarrassed? That ego.
Yeah.
See what happened to Russell Wilson though. Every time they see Russell Wilson's baby mama, they be, oh, that's Frank. That's a future baby mama.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Every time.
But
he gotta be a strong brother though.
Opposite side.
You gotta give Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is a strong brother.
On the opposite side, it's Sierra. Did you see that dance when she do this?
Yeah.
This right here?
Sierra.
But with certain women, you can find another one just like her, but probably better, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many duplicates of everybody, bro.
Yeah,
I get that, but this. Oh my goodness.
You specifically, she came out to you taking that if you were single.
I love my wife. I love my wife. She is famous, and no.
Yeah.
said, yeah, you got it up? No, and no.
Oh man.
He's sleeping on the couch.
I'm sleeping on the couch. I got God again. God dang it.
Oh man. I didn't have an answer, so babe, of course I would never do that.
Yeah.
So
I think you should
yeah.
some breakfast in bed.
There we go.
Me and
I
Mike
only
just
love
face
my wife.
swapped. That's what happened.
I only love
face
my
swapped.
wife.
I was Michael just now down back at me. These AIs.
I mean, I'm sure anyone, like me personally, I would want my dating life like on the down low, you know what I mean?
That's another thing is if you are dating a regular person, for their safety, you have to keep it on the DL.
Yeah.
Just because if you're known, people might be after you, and if they see your normal girlfriend or wife doing normal people things, that might be a danger to them.
Like your boy Derek Jackson.
Oh, yeah. They might not even know Derek Jackson. Y'all know Derek Jackson.
The one that
he
was
like
going around.
a guru. So Derek Jackson was his guru,
relationship guru
a few years ago, who was like basically telling women everything men do is trash and men are trash and this and that. And women were like, "Woo!" They would share his videos and everything, and then come to find out, this dude was doing his own thing on the side. He had a wife, and he had like several women on the side that he was messing.
So he was
with.
speaking from experience.
Yeah, but he was trying to dog all men.
Dog all guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my wife used to love him. I said, "Babe, be careful."
But you know what's crazy? He's getting popular again though. People forget about it. Yeah.
Ain't no way.
People don't forgot about it though. You know that.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Because he just got played on social media not too long
He got
ago.
like I guess I recently saw people sharing like still they're back sharing his stuff, and I think he still has a good following, and yeah,
This is crazy.
it's crazy. But I think that's the short sightedness
Attention
of
span,
people
yeah.
now. Like people forget if you just lay low for a little bit, and that's my advice to anybody. Let's lay low. If you mess up,
Lay low, come back in a couple of years, and
Everyone will forget about it.
yeah. Unless if it's something bad.
All platforms, be sure to follow me, DeLange. You already know.
All platforms, TMT Angelo. Nice being with y'all.
make sure to like and subscribe.